Hello, and thank you again for joining me for yet another unboxing video. And today we have Mantic Games Star Saga, the sci-fi adventure board game for 1 to 5 players. And the interesting thing about this game is that this is unboxing video number 200. I want to thank you all for taking the time to check out this video and all the other videos in the past. Number 200. Didn't think I'd ever get it this far, but here we are. So let's get right to the unboxing. Again, it's Star Saga, the sci-fi adventure board game for 1 to 5 players, and it's by Mantic Games. Turn it around. Oh, got the side. Sci-fi adventure board game for 1 to 5 players. And last but not least is that one. Okay. And let's take a look at this. And it says, the Galactic Co-Prosperity Sphere is the most technologically advanced civilization in the history of mankind. When a powerful corporation starts stealing secrets, a team of the galaxy's deadliest mercenaries is hired to retrieve them. Their target, a network of laboratories hidden deep beneath the surface of the planet Irius. The reward is high, but so is the risk. If the elite guards weren't enough, our heroes will also have to deal with the monstrous creatures or monstrous creations of Irios's twisted master. Welcome to Star Saga, a game of high adventure in a futuristic world of space travel, advanced technology, and a myriad alien races. Choose your character and take to the tabletop to defeat evil scientists, merciless marines, and devious puzzles. As the story takes unexpected twists and turns, you'll be forced to make difficult decisions to stay alive. The game allows for up to 5 players, pitting the intrepid mercenaries against a scheming Nexus player. The game can also be played cooperatively or even solo. Play a single game in just 30 minutes or combine the immersive scenarios with innovative new campaign rules for hours of gameplay. This box contains everything you need to get right into the action, including fully assembled, highly detailed color plastic miniatures, beautifully designed floor tiles, learn as you play rules, dice, tokens, and all the scenery you'll need to bring your board to life. When the fate of the universe hangs in the balance, which part will you play in the epic Star Saga? So again, some of the artwork. Again, 1 to 5 players, 30 to 90 minutes. www.manticgames.com and the contents. So let us crack this bad boy open and see what we got inside. Lots of goodness. So we're going to move this to the side. So look right here, Star Saga rulebook. Well, on the back you have your whole explanation of everything. So you get your little cheat sheet on the back, which is great. Your introduction. I think gives you full color what all your components are in the box. Setting up miniatures, mercenary counters, Nexus deck, the artificial Nexus, mercenary start point, reinforcement points, locked doors, scenario setup, tells you where the figures go, lab technician, security guard, terminal, door, crate. There's your tutorial. Sequence of play, mercenary phase, feats, how many turns do you get, positioning during movement, different examples of it, moving models, actions, beautiful artwork inside, shooting, your range rulers, examples, line of sight, resolving the attack, template weapons, scenery, cover, take a pot shot, Determining cover. Resolving attacks. Roll the dice. Block attacks. Deal damage. Rerolling dice. Other actions: close assault, opening and closing doors, accessing terminals, access denied, interacting with scenery, Nexus phase, use special abilities, remains in play, finding loot, receive abilities, make activations, reinforce troops, make bonus activations, draw Nexus cards. Got some event cards. The Artificial Nexus, special abilities, no target, make activations, reinforce troops, choosing targets, meaning activation table. So the book is very, very well laid out. I've played the game many times, and once you get the hang of it, it's not a very difficult game. It's a challenging game, but the rules themselves are pretty straightforward for any type of tabletop wargaming game. End phase, mercenary damage, crippling a mercenary. Examples. Missions, mission briefing, victory, mercenaries, Nexus card deck, activations, reinforcements, terminals, loot, special rules, mission progress, tutorials, additional rules, breaking away, equipment, shields, swapping equipment, crippled mercenaries and equipment, deployable equipment, replenishing shields, zones, destroying scenery, cost of it, important, Artificial Nexus, darkness, Nexus interrupt cards, stealth, moving stealthily, alerting the Nexus player, Nexus phase, distraction, bosses, movement, large models, line of sight and cover, campaigns, starting a campaign, winning and losing, between games, injuries, reorganizing the party, Blaine's benevolence, spending credits, another great artwork, experience, actions taken, the experience point takes, examples of it, leveling up. Some more great artwork of the figures when they're painted. New attributes and the credits. The rule book in total is 31 pages, so that's not too bad. And a lot of examples of how to do the gameplay. Then the next book we have in there is Star Saga, the Irius contract mission book. And here you have your starting missions, introductions, explanation what the contract is, why you're doing it, who your players are, your teams, the different characters you can be or choose to be in your missions. So you get to choose from 6 characters. The target, the plague, key personnel, story behind everything, again, to give you great color schemes of what things should look like. Mission A, the lone operator, mission progress, victory, mercenaries, Nexus card deck, reinforcements, terminals, loot, the setup of the board, Mission B, the main team, Victory, Mercenaries, Nexus. Terminals, loot, mission progress. Mission 2, the setup of the board, where the tokens go, where the figures go, everything you need to know. Down below, linked missions. Mission C, the backup unit. Again, how do you gain victory, the terminals, mercenaries, Nexus card deck, loot, special rules, mission progress. So any changes you need, it tells you right here where the card decks are. If things need to be changed up, cards need to be taken in, added in, it's all explained there. Tactical tips. Mission 1, making contact, victory, mercenaries, recommended team, the card deck, the terminals, loot, mission progress, special rules, all that good stuff. Tracking progress. There's the map here. As you can tell, the maps are getting larger and more complex. Mission 2, Soldier On, Victory, Mercenaries. Recommended team, the Nexus card deck, terminals, loot, special rules, stealth, explosive, cache. Mission progress, or cache. Again, as you can tell, the maps get more and more extreme the higher level missions you play. The Cold Spear revealed. Highly detailed miniatures, which we'll see in a bit. But of course, the Mantic team paints them up beautifully. And there you go, another one. Another large maze. Urbana Cold Spear. The Hub Mission 4. Another one of the characters. Mission 5, the release. Mission progress. Again, whoever painted these miniatures did a hell of a job on them. Really fantastic. Mission 6, Eventing Tension. Mission 7, Coiner's Lair. All the same information at every page, so I don't need to really read all that over and over and over again. And there you go. There's the map there of Mission 7. And the last mission, I believe, is Mission 8, the Monstrous Betrayal. Victory, Mercenaries, all that stuff. Mission progress. And there's your map for that one. Aberration. Oh, wrong. So there is one more. So it's mission. There's 9 missions in the book here, and then there's the introductory missions way at the beginning of the game, or beginning of the book, I should say. Revenge and Resolution. There you go. And personnel here explains. And in the back, again, it's the map, the full map of how to set up the game. So that is your Urias contract mission book. So as we continue to go on, we have our character cards. Elise. Hogan Hellcare. Special abilities. Equipment that he has. Weapons he has. Kerr, robot obviously, B07153. Kirby. The Wrath. Francisco, the Devil Selvaggio. Captain Erica Dolinsky. The Aberration. Enforcer E5435, codename Monarch. Dr. Lucas Coiner, all his special rules. Organic Data Storage Unit XO2A. Guard Commander Graves. And there you have it. Red are your villains, blue are your heroes. Another deck of cards are your minion cards. So you got minion cards, next cards, and deployable equipment and psychic powers. And we also have some mini cards. We'll get back to those cards in a second, but I just want to pull them all out at the same time. You got rare items, mission bonuses, loot, additional skills you can get. All right. So let's go through these one at a time. So you got 4 different decks of cards for each. So let's start over here with the psychic powers. All the fronts are the same. Got 5 of those. So let's see, it says interrupt, make 1 activation in between 2 mercenary turns. Mindstorm, distract, determination, compel. So obviously that robot there uses these psychic powers. There's your psychic powers. Then you've got yourself some deployable equipment. Force field, sentry guns. Your minion cards. So some of the other characters you get there: the Plague Victim, Corporation Ranger, Corporation Ranger with a flamethrower, Corporation Marine, Security Guard, Lab Technician, and Defense Emplacement. Again, all their skills are on one side, same thing for all the cards. Special rules on the bottom, the weapons that they have, it's all right there on the cards. But that's the bad guys. And what controls your game are the Nexus cards. Again, all the backs are the same, or the fronts are the same, depending how you're looking at it. And let's see what we got here. Warning siren, can't stay awake, red alert, getting sleepy, containment breach, bleary-eyed, escape experiments, it's about time, escape experiments, psychic presence, feeling sluggish, enemies incoming, escape, field dressing, preparation, stealthy advance, must have been a rat, surprise attack, target acquired, gang up, system locked down, charge, red alert, bribery, storm approaches, surrounded, oncoming horde, storm approaches, field dressings, stealthy advantage, target acquired, gang up, warning siren, remains in play, the mercenaries trip an alarm, add 2 to reinforce values until the alarm is turned off, add option to terminal menu, disarm alarm, complexity is 2. Must have been a rat, warning siren, interrupt, ready and waiting, interrupt, repeat tactics, fail safe, booby trap, fail safe, double interrupt, booby trap, preparations, system lockdown, planning. that's your Nexus cards. Then we have our mini cards, which is your loot cards. Oh, sorry. You get your loot cards. So different, you can amp up your weapons you have: frag grenade, weapons manual, energy shield, adrenaline shot, electrified ammunition, armor piercing ammunition, energy bar, medipack, decoder, security log. Discard this card at the end of the game to gain 1 victory point. Medipack. Discard this card during your turn to restore 1 health point to this or any adjacent mercenary. Laser assault rifle. Mushin Wand for dummies. Discard this card next time you level up to draw an additional skill card to choose from. That's a mini card. Get some skills. Shooting bonus, critical hit, Overwatch dash, flexibility, arm shot, nimble, single-minded, Overwatch shooting, speed hacking. See what that says. If this mercenary doesn't move, it may take 2 access terminal actions in this turn. Repertoires, expert shot, short circuit, skillful block, movement bonus, hot wire, first aid, tech bonus, qual attack, tough, assault bonus, +1 assault, mighty blow, and jump. Those are some skills that you can achieve. Mission bonuses. A few of these. Blueprint upper levels, override controller, shut down virus, experimental gravity cannon, not canyon. EROS programming handbook, eyeball, security console. Rare items, all the same. A force shield, a hollow sight, stun grenade, diffraction field, neutral interface, night visor, a jammer, mind shield, a defibrillator. So those are. Okay, now we got here all kinds of little tokens. Tokens. So these are used for tracking points on your character cards, where you go like this, put this over here, tracks how well your person's doing. So victory points. And you get 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 of those. Your entry points. More. That's just like that. Nothing on the back. Got a guy. Front and back are the same. Appear to have 4 of those. Another one of these. Your the mercenary starting point. These S's in different colors. You flip them over. Nothing on the back. But you got these S's in different colors. Tokens of a couple guys. Like dead guys on the ground. Oh, got another one, S. These little arrows that are pointing. Some number of tokens. You flip them over, it's got the one. Some have 2s on them. Some have the no entry sign. No entry sign. There you go. And a whole, and there's another one of these. Got it up there. And last but not least, we got a whole load of these. They look like warning tokens. They look like this. Front and back are the same. So you got some warning tokens. All right. We also have our tiles. Now, the tiles in this game are a little different because you don't have a lot of, 9x9s or 6x6s. You don't have it that way. So let me just show you some here. Tiles. Got a couple of small ones. There you go. There's one tile. Got a lot of tiles in the box. There's the biggest tiles. Bloodstain. Looks like a cell. So the boards can be, again, when setting up the game, it looks like another cell. But as you're filling up, setting up the game board, it can be a little confusing at times. Trying to find the right piece that goes in there. It's a little time constraint. It takes away from your playing time quite a bit, setting up these boards. But again, if that's one drawback to the game, there's very few drawbacks to this game because it's a very, very entertaining game. It's slick. It's never the same game twice. That's a template for you, a fire template from the flamethrower. Some more tiles. Those are the smaller tiles. Those two look the same. Flip them over. They're the same too. Good. Again, small little tiles. Can be a bit difficult to figure out because there are a lot of them. Sometimes you think when you're looking at the, the game mission book and you're trying to find the tile, it can be a bit time consuming to put these together. So you're going to have your friends over to play a game. You need to put time aside prior to them coming over to actually set the table up, because people will be waiting quite a bit to play. And the last couple tiles we got there, those look like the same. Backs are different. And the last three. Oh, looks like those two are the same. This one here. Trying to keep everything on camera. There you go. There's your tiles. Baggies. Your custom dice. There's red dice. So the red dice are your shooting dice. Successes and misses. And that's like the perfect shot. Okay, you roll those. And then you have your, then you have your defense dice, your shields, no shield, partially blocked, fully blocked, completely blocked. And you match them up. There they are. These are partial hits. That's a miss. So if you match them up, you get this shield. Takes care of that one. Shield takes care of that one. Shield takes care of this one. These missed, so you would have a partial hit. That's how the dice are used. Just like that. Okay. Now, we got a gang of miniatures. Got a robot. Very cool and highly detailed miniatures. Sort of bent, you can fix that. The hot water will fix that right up. It's a little bent, but it should be up like that. It's getting easily fixed. Flame weapon. So here's the flame thing. It's got that kind of distance to it. Very cool. Get one of these. And then you got your villains. That's a cool miniature. The whole spiky body. Actually, I love that figure. Really, really cool. Your different lab techs. Another lab tech. Blade. Two guys like this who are running. I'm not so thrilled about the pose, but it's a cool looking figure regardless. Got two of them squatting. Do the infected guys. All right, look there. Oh, another lab guy. Security. Guy in armor. Another security guard. Saw him right. Security guard. Another security guard. Another security guard. Another guy in armor. And they're finely detailed miniatures. Another guy running, another guy in armor running. Another guy. Showed you him already. We showed you this guy yet. Looks like a flame weapon. God, looks like a space laser. Las rifle. Last of the figures. Then you have the terrain pieces. Lab table. Mantic makes really, really cool terrain. Lab table. door. Some more doors. I showed you already. Computer terminal. The computer terminal. Some crates, ammo crates. Another computer terminal, smaller one. Large blast door. Filing cabinet. Computer. Something. Another lab door. Benches. Flashing them, you can just take that off. Benches, nice. Two different types of blast doors. Big tank things. Two of those. More computer terminals, crates. Couple more crates. Another blast door. That's cool. Weapons rack. Bookshelf. Another bookshelf. A little different. Another weapon rack. Another med bay door. Something here. Not sure what that is. I believe it goes to the gun. Be an ammo box for the gun. Might be some charges. I think it might be charges. I'm not sure. Yeah, I think it's a charge stack. Yeah, there's the handles. That's a charge that you bring to blow things up. Goes over there. And the last couple things, and one of these things. So you get for the Star Saga box set, base set. This you get a lot of good stuff, and the value is not bad. I think this box set maybe goes for $70 or $80, but you get a lot of stuff in it. So it's definitely good value for everything that you get, because these terrain pieces, obviously, I use it for this game, but you can use it for lots and lots of different games. You can use it for, because it's 28mm, you could use it for zombie side. You could use it for, you know, all the different kinds of games that they have out there that are science fiction based. Alien games, you know, whatever, zombie side, dark side, you know, all that kind of stuff. And there you have it, ladies and gentlemen. Our 200th unboxing video. This time it was Star Saga by Mantic Games. Thank you for joining us and watching all our previous videos. Again, there's 200 of them there. We're celebrating today, and without you guys, it wouldn't be possible. We really appreciate your support, your likes, your comments, suggestions that you make about different type of material for the show. And I really thank you from the bottom of my heart for everything and for your support. Be safe, be well. Thank you for joining us. Give us a thumbs up, throw a comment, and of course, subscribe to our page. Thanks again. Be safe, be well, and I'll catch you on the next video. Have a great day.